Hi everybody, Sanbonani, welcome to my channel. Listen, you guys, before I start this video, if I sound different today, the flu has been dealing with me, okay? And I'm dealing with it back, okay? Nothing shall stop me from gossiping. If I have to come here and gossip in sign language, that's what I'm going to do, okay? Yesterday I had no voice at all. I feel horrible right now, but I have to come here and gossip. Listen, you guys, sinenkinga entsha shashasha. Brand new problem from the box. Okay, it's brand new. Okay, we are being called toxic. We are being called hungry children. The entertainment channels, that is, as entertainment channels, as gossip channels, we are being called toxic. We are being called the hungry children. But you know what's funny about this issue? It's that it's not from the celebrities, which we would understand because they are not in the business. We would understand. They get upset with us, talking about them. No, it doesn't come from the celebrities. It's coming from YouTubers. Not just any YouTubers. These are not lifestyle YouTubers, family bloggers. Mm-mm. It's entertainment channel owners. It's coming from the gossipers. The people that are known for gossip. The people that build their channels from gossip. Okay. The other one has 200,000 people subscribe to a channel for gossip. The other one has almost 100,000 people subscribe to a channel for gossip. What is gossip, you guys? When you are gossiping, do you open the word of God and preach? Because when you gossip, you talk about people that's been their business. Okay, the two of them inspired a lot of us to get into entertainment and gossip sector on YouTube because we were watching them talk about people every day. You were tuning into YouTube, listening to Owami and Sims Right talking about other people. Did those people like that they were being talked about? Hell no. Who wants to turn on YouTube and there you are, the video is about you? No, they didn't like it. Okay, but what is interesting is that all of a sudden, now that they are the story, you know, now that they are the story now, it's so toxic. I've heard Sims Right say that a number of times on her videos. And she will say it in passing, and I'll be like, listen, I'm the kind of person that doesn't miss the shade, okay? I don't miss it. I might not respond. I might not mention it because maybe you are my favorite. And I'm like, man, who seems right. So let's let it go. Okay. But I'm like, listen, I've let it go a number of times now. And I'm like, this is not going to happen again. Okay. I'm not letting it go again. She has said it a number of times, toxic entertainment channel talks. I'm like, okay, maybe you're going through something, sis. I'll let you have it because I like you very much. So I'm not gonna say much, but she said it a number of times. The entertainment channels, the space has become so toxic. When did it become toxic? Because we still do the same thing that you guys were doing for years and years and years, which is talk about people. It's just that you guys have now made the list. Now you are on the list of the people that are being talked about. That's the only difference here. And asiqamba manga asivele sihambe sothatha into engekho sikhulume with Owami, she will sit and do a video and say something at Domoroze, and then we talk about the Lom Domoroze logo. She said this time, but the other time she was saying something else. That's what we talk about. She will sit and do a story time, and we're like, was it necessary to do this story time? Eh? That's always so we don't go and dig up in Tengeko. And with Sims Right recently, obviously it was about her and her husband. Did we go and lie? No. The thing was posted on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere. Imagine if we just ignored it. Eh? Imagine if we just ignored it. Even the viewers would be like, South African YouTubers. Abayazi into abayenza. Here's the story, they're not doing anything with it. Imagine you guys, you know. Now, when did the space become? So that's what I want to know. Entertainment channel, and when there's an entertainment channel is so toxic, now it's bad because you've been talking about people for a very long time. Why is it toxic now? And then she goes on to say, because I think the thing recently with Sims was that she had done a video, she made a video where she mentioned that she's back with her lover. Of course, none of us know which lover she was referring to, but I mean, it's reasonable to assume that she's back with her husband because a lot of us are hoping that if she's back with anybody, it's her husband, not the boy. Okay. But apparently she's back with the boy, you know. So the people that made the assumption that she's back with her husband were not of, you know, Like we did not assume that you are back with the ex-president, maybe, maybe Msholots, it's your ex-husband. It's reasonable to assume that you meant him because some of us are hoping that it's him. Okay. So she came back to say, listen, I did not even mention, number one, you guys, she volunteered the information because the Sims Right story happened. We dealt with it. We did videos about it. It passed. We were over it. We were moved on. We were waiting for other Chusim Kosi. Okay. But she keeps on going back, and throwing things here and there, So she keeps the story alive. But then when you do a video about the thing that she's just thrown, the entertainment channels are toxic. Njani? Because the information you volunteer, nobody asked. Nobody asked what the status of your relationship with your man is. Nobody asked. Nobody asked if you are back with your man. But you know, if you throw something out there, people are going to talk about it. It's like you want people to talk about it, but then you want to pretend that you don't want people to talk about it. Like, are we kids here? So she came back and she said, listen, it wasn't about her husband. She's back with a boyfriend, not her ex-husband. And people must stop talking about her ex-husband because they must respect him. I'm like, girl, that's a very difficult mission you are sending us on, to respect your ex-husband, because you were the one that was on a video kissing another man in front of Pamgabat. Okay. And we all saw that video. And then after that, you volunteered the information and told us that there was GBV in your relationship. We don't necessarily respect men that do that in their relationships. Okay. Men that get physical with women in relationships, we don't respect those men. Okay. So all of that information was volunteered to us, was given to us. We never asked, we never asked about the state of the relationship. How was it? Was there, V in it or not? A GPV? We never asked. It was volunteered to us. Now we've got the information. Now we are being told we must respect the man. That even you yourself didn't respect very much. Okay. It was clear. You did not respect him, but we must respect him and stop talking about him. But then you keep volunteering information to us that nobody is asking for. Nobody asked for an update on your relationships. You are offering the information, but then when people are making videos about it, it's a problem. They are being toxic. But you do the same thing about other people's relationship. Didn't you just talk about Maporisa and Tuli Pongolo's relationship? Because they were seen, I don't know, shopping somewhere. Someone mixed it to say, this one shopped here, was carrying these paper bags. This one was carrying this paper. They must have been shopping together. You did exactly the same thing. Why can't we do the same thing about you? You know, because one thing about your videos and Ami's videos is that people watch them. And isn't that the whole point of YouTube? We do videos so that people can watch. So we like to talk about topics that we know for sure people are interested in. They are going to watch those videos. So why shouldn't we do those videos? Is that toxic? I understand if a family vlogger who doesn't do gossip says, "Oh my God, gossip channels are so toxic." I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you think that if you are not in the space, but if you are in the space, you understand that's the name of the job. That's what you do. You talk about people, okay? You just make sure you don't lie. At least you talk about the story that they talked about somewhere, And it's easy, which seems right, because she just keeps volunteering the information that people are not asking for. And then it's toxic when people are talking about it. I love you, girl, but I don't get it. I don't. And then it's Oami. Oami is there by TikTok. No, guys. Yazi ngizofa ngizobulawa yile flu ezikhama for gossiping while I have flu. She's there by TikTok now and then. I'm like, girl, let joke yakho seyindala. Even comedians, they will do jokes this year and then next year they change another joke. When this joke yakho has been going on for a long time. She says she's feeding the children from Ghana, hungry children, because the entertainment channels are hungry. So the reason she works so hard is so that other kids can eat. I'm like, yeah, vele. Vuga, makeup, do the videos. Yeah, vele, that's how it goes. Now when they fed you, now when you were once hungry. You were once hungry. You were once hungry. Didn't Mihlali feed you? Didn't Somizi feed you? Didn't Lerato Khanyago feed you? Didn't DJ Zintle and Pearl Friendship feed you? How many videos did you do just on that friendship? Just on that friendship alone. Didn't Didn't they feed you? Yes, you were once a very hungry child and you were fed too. So feed the other kids. If you think the other entertainment channel are hungry children, feed them. Wake up, make up, do the videos so that we can get content. What are you complaining about, eh? What are you complaining? It's the name of the game. You've been doing it for years. We learned it from you. You taught us. We sat and watch hundreds and hundreds of your videos just so we can become gossip channels ourselves. You know. Now all of a sudden we are hungry children. Phela sewusuthi wena. Then feed the other kids. Feed the, and there's nothing wrong with that. Wake up, make up, do the videos so the other kids can eat. Stop complaining about it and stop throwing it as shade. There's nothing shady there. You know, you should be asking yourself why people always find content in your content. You should ask yourself, where is my content? The content, you know, because you contradict yourself all the time. You say things that sometimes just rub people the wrong way. You know, those are the things you should be thinking about. But if your purpose is to feed the children, then continue being contradicting yourself. You know, continue saying things that rub people the wrong way. Continue telling these story times that some of us get tired of, and you're like, we're tired, but we still watch, but we're so tired of them. But we still watch. But to go to we are hungry children, it's okay. You are once, and even now you are a hungry child because if I go on your channel, you know, there's hardly any videos about you. You know, if we had to rate to go to the ratio between videos that are about yourself and the videos that are about other people, if we are being honest, you are being fed yourselves. Okay. So I don't understand this thing, you guys. Entertainment channels also saying the hungry children of Ghana. No, don't even say of Ghana, of South Africa. When you must wake up, make up, do the videos, okay, so that we can get content. Stop complaining about it because you've done it yourself. You wake up and go on Twitter and go on Facebook and go on Instagram looking for stories, go on newspapers looking for stories. The other people are feeding you. Now feed the other children. Pella, you must pay it forward. If you were fed, you must feed the others. You know, what are you complaining about? You know, what are you complaining about? Feed the hungry. Donate to the hungry. I that seems right. We can't be toxic now that we're talking about juices. We can't be toxic now. And how are we toxic excluding you? How are we just? It's just a group of toxic creators there at the corner. But there's others that are not. Guys, we learned from the best. Okay, we learned from you. We are going to continue. Nina nje, just wake up, make up, do the videos. Thina sizodlangani because people are watching the videos. Okay, the day that people stop watching videos about the two of you, that's the day that we will stop making those videos. So there's not ninga throw any shade that you want to throw at entertainment channels. Even that shade that you throw, we would come and make content with it. You go there by Instagram and make a joke. TikTok, we make content about it. So it's not gonna end. We are hungry, we are toxic, we are whatever. Even that, we are going to make videos about. So, Olan Baggets, Olan, it's not going to happen. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before we're going to share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in Ntando.